questions. So what is metaverse? In layman terms, what is metaverse? Anybody? Can I see some raise of hands, please? Yes, please give it a shot. What's your name? Rishi, okay. Abhishek, okay.
So meta is beyond, that's what we use, and verse is obviously universe. So a universe that you create which is beyond what you see, and you can put a lot of things which are not present in reality, but in the real universe. But yes, you can create one for yourself. So that's meta.
HR experts from so many, I was able to learn, and you must keep your rebellious strip alive, you know. And thank you so much. If there's anything you would like to ask me, you can ask me, and I would be very happy to answer. Please.
Thank you so much. Your presence is amazing. So you talked of GDP. Maharishi University talks of higher consciousness. So higher consciousness and GDP. Question number one, how do we know that increasing GDP is aligned to the final destination, that is higher consciousness? Question number one. And something in reference to that, the average mental response today of the world of a human being is close to the first stage of depression. That means every passing day we are getting more and more depressed, and we are ordering a lot of things from Amazon and Flipkart. So how to align GDP with higher consciousness? Thank you.
A very good question. Very good question.
I'm going to call on stage is someone जिन्हें दूसरी दशक पूरी होने वाली है, उनकी 19 साल से ज्यादा का एक्सपीरियंस है उस चीज में जिनकी तरफ हम सारे ऐसे करके देखते हैं, लीडरशिप, मैनेजमेंट एंड ट्रेनिंग. He has successfully managed over 21,000 young technocrats and students and led 50 train-the-trainer programs. He has also developed 100 plus customized training modules and run 5 campus transformation programs. Additionally, he has 5 plus years of experience in medical record retrieval services, specializing in self-management, skills training, professional development, and trainee need analysis. May I have the honor of calling on stage Mr. Abhishek, Learning Consultant, Project Manager. Thank you, and I will leave the stage.
Really knowledgeable things you have shared. So, my next question to Mr. Abhishek. In what ways can AI and MetaSir be used to improve employee training and development?
Thank you, Anu. First of all, thank you so much. The first panel, and Shan, you were exceptionally amazing at moderating and contributing to it. I have become a fanboy of you as far as moderation and contribution is concerned. You were exceptionally amazing. A lot has been said, and repetition would be crime here. So, before I answer the question, maybe 30 seconds or 45 seconds of putting the definitions in front. So I'll divide this entire thing in 2 components. The first component is the tool. When we say the tool, we talk about AI, we talk about everything that is around us that we have made for ourselves or for the world. So if we talk about the tool, you can use the tool or maybe AI to gift your spouse a teddy bear at the right time, so that you don't have to remember the anniversary. But you can't have a tool which can love. तो अगर हिंदी में बोलें तो प्यार का व्यवहार किया जा सकता है, प्यार नहीं किया जा सकता. आप प्यार के व्यवहार के लिए बहुत इस्तेमाल कर लीजिए, so that you do not get a beating from her or him that you forgot the anniversary or the birthday. So you can have Ferns and Petal or somebody bring something. You can find out a beautiful poem from the entire world, from the most celebrated poets, but you cannot become Dushyant Kumar or Mahadevi Verma. You cannot become Dushyant Kumar with AI. You can find out the works of Dushyant Kumar by AI, yes, it is possible. You can translate 700 shloks of Bhagavad Gita using AI in maybe 500 languages. But you cannot become Krishna or Arjun. You cannot become that student and the teacher. That's just not possible. That is the tool component of it. Now, a more important component here, the user. When the same user utilizes the same AI and the technology in a different set of works, we have 8,800 crores land animals being killed every year, and AI is being utilized for the same thing. Parallelly, in a lot of countries, AI is being utilized to support people who are mentally or physically disabled. The same AI is doing something else there, and the same AI is doing something else at the other front. Why? Because the man behind the tool is different. The quality of the mind utilizing the same tool is different. It's like the gun. You can kill an innocent one, or you can save an entire community for that matter. So that is on the tool part and on the user part. And not on the patriotic front, but I'm really, really proud to say that I belong to a place, Bharat, which has given a lot of knowledge in terms of Vedanta and Upanishads, which talk about the user and less about the tool. It says tool is dead. It has no value of its own. The user of the tool has value. It will do whatever is supposed to be done. And in India, in Bharat, we have been talking a lot about the user again and again. If there is, as she was mentioning, if there is unconscious bias, AI is not biased. AI is dead. AI is in fact innocent in that sense, because it says I'm artificial. I think Shan mentioned this. AI says metaverse on that front is a little egoist. Metaverse says beyond. I am beyond your world. But AI is quite innocent on that front. After all of it, coming back to the question that Anu asked, a lot of the answer is available on internet. A lot of has been done through AI. We started with psychometric analysis long time back from people who are being recruited, who are a part of the company, training and development. And in fact, even when a person is leaving the companies in an exit interview, a lot of intelligence, artificial intelligence, pattern-based intelligence is utilized to understand what did we not do well that this man is leaving, this woman is leaving. A lot of that is being utilized, a lot of that is there on the internet, but please give a lot of emphasis to the person who is using the tool instead of the tool, and you will find that this tool must come up really well. हम बार बात, कुछ लोगों ने बात करी, एक बैलेंस होना चाहिए, कोई बैलेंस नहीं होना चाहिए. The chief guest said a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but probably the time was getting over. There should be no balance at all. In the hands of the right university, there must be a lot of resources. A university which is based on spiritual thought process, give that university as much resources as possible. But if there is somebody who's jealous, insecure, do not give him anything at all. So there should be no balance. Find out the right person, find out the right mind, and give it everything. Training, development, utilization of AI. Thank you so much.
This is such amazing. I must say that, Abhishek, the examples you have given, these are just amazing. Everybody need it. We should stay from, the negative. So the last question for Mr. Abhishek. What impact do you think AI and the metaverse will have on the future of work and the workforce?
The impact is that 70% audience is outside having coffee.
This is really good one. So I think audiences are also listening the same. So they should come inside to listen you. People have less of patience these days. I must say that.
It's not about patience. See, to be honest, let's not put the onus on them.
Yeah.
Let's put it on ourselves.
Yeah.
If we talk sense and if we involve them, they won't go. Okay. On behalf of Anu, if you have any questions, anything that you want to contribute with, I had this in my mind since a few minutes, but if you have any questions, any point that you would like to support any point with.
I have just one, all you three sitting in the center give all my answer of my questions. Thank you. Something more about how to prepare for, and you just rightly said, ma'am said that, okay, you have to ask
you have to ask what data has been used to create the tool, whatever metaverse or artificial intelligence tools you are going to use. And also to understand who is going to use that, okay, it is upon the user as well, as you rightly said. How to be prepared for such risk in more details, if you could just share with more examples.
See, whenever you're asking, you're raising a question, something, around this, you should always say, you should always speculate that the risk is not there, the risk is here. The moment you say, I am the risk, then the deal starts. The moment you say, there is the risk, I am the Superman, let me deal with it. Give me more tools, and that won't help. Because I am the creator of possibility and the risk. So I created the risk, let me deal with myself first. And I might sound a little conventional, and I might go back a few thousand years back, but in order to recognize and deal with any risk, self-awareness is the only solution. Self-deception is the biggest risk. If I think I can pass the interview, but that is in front of my brother and not Shan. And the moment I come in front of Shan, or maybe Rishika, everything drops. That's the reality. That's the moment of realization. But then I would say, ये खराब लोग हैं, भाई को दूंगा. क्योंकि self-deception वहाँ कायम रहेगा. So maybe in order to cater the risks, self-deception, keep it aside. Self-awareness, spend a lot of time, and I think Maharishi University is doing a lot of work as far as self-awareness is concerned.
Big round of applause for that.
Actually.
If I can add and support what Abhishek is saying with another story. This is where I was working with Tata Group, and we were into power plants, so it was Tata Power, and then we were hiring freshers from the campus. And the charge was given to me to lead the campus recruitment for the year 2013 to 2015. I thought I should relook at the process, and then I started figuring it out that if you look at power plant, it works on the concept of a turbine, the typical thermal power plant. And I thought, what is the risk which is there in that thermal power plant? It is a few lives. If something goes wrong, the equipments would go away and few lives would go. What is another biggest challenge than this is an aircraft which also runs on the concept of a turbine. Now, aircraft where the risk is higher because there are 200 people who are boarding and sitting there. And then I thought, what is the difference between a person who is running a power plant and a pilot who is running an aircraft? I went back to the recruitment process. I realized that for people who are running these power plants, we always said that we wanted BTech graduates from at least tier 2 or tier 1 cities, IITs and NITs. And I went back to the pilot recruitment process and I said, what is the minimum criteria to become a pilot? The qualification was +2 pass. The challenge is we are never trying to look at things. If a +2 pass can look at flying a power plant, flying an aircraft, then why do we need a similar kind of a job through a BTech graduate? Sorry. The point that I'm trying to make here is we need to challenge ourselves. As Abhishek rightly said, the risk is not there, the risk is here. If we start challenging ourselves as HR professionals, I think half of the battle is already won.
I'll give a quick example, won't take a lot of time, maybe a minute from here, and answer the question also. Some 12 years back, I went to the classroom where Dr. Bhanu Pratap Singh was, as a professor, he was taking a class, mechanics. So he was taking a class of mechanics first year students. When he came out, we were chatting, we were talking and everything. He had a bundle of tiered pages, and something was written on each page. I said, ये क्या है? कहते हैं कुछ नहीं कुछ भरवाया था. मैं कुछ तो बता दीजिए, इस पे तो नाम भी नहीं लिखा है. So after every class, he used to distribute half page to every single student and the clear instruction was, do not write your name and do not write any appreciation. Write what did not went well, did not go well. And nobody in that campus was, and I know this, nobody in the campus was doing this. He was the only professor who was having students write the gap. And when you go in his cabin, along with the lunch, you will find him looking at the papers. And the next lecture used to be the implementation of what has been suggested. He could have simply said that I have got a lot of experience, a lot of people respect me, and I am done, I'm saturated, I'll just give. I won't find out. So I think for the future workforce, the key is, first of all, relax. Package 10 की जगह 6 का भी होगा तो ठीक है यार, it's okay. First of all, relax. GDP इतनी नहीं बढ़ेगी, बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जिनकी GDP बढ़ गई वहाँ सुसाइड और बढ़ गए, तो इतना नहीं परेशान होना, it's okay. It's okay, first of all. Second, keep asking yourselves, do not keep yourself under the AC all the time. आपकी शक्ल थोड़ी मेरी जैसी हो जाएगी, it's all right. सूरज में जाओ, थोड़ी विटामिन डी जो मिलेगी, थोड़ा सा पास्ट फेस होना चाहिए. अगर आप बहुत सुंदर दिख रहे हो तो कुछ गड़बड़ है. आप घर से बाहर निकले नहीं हो, आप घर से बाहर निकले नहीं है, तो पहले जो HR करेंगे आपके लिए वो बाद में करेंगे. आप पहले घर से बाहर निकलिए. मम्मी पापा छोड़िए, मम्मी पापा के चक्कर में तो पॉलिटिक्स नहीं मिली लोगों को, और वो कुछ और कर सकते थे. तो आप छोड़िए, बाहर निकलिए, सोलो ट्रिप्स पे जाइए, हॉस्टलर में रूम बुक कराइए, डॉर्म बुक कराइए, और हैव अ ग्रेट टाइम. 10-10 रुपए में 3 दिन निकालिए. Then you will find how to be an employee and forget entrepreneurship, giving the job. खुद जॉब करनी आती नहीं है, आप कैसे दूसरे को जॉब दे देंगे? What are you talking about? आप इससे पहले कि आप डिजाइन थिंकिंग और इनोवेशन को सीखें, उससे पहले आप इंस्ट्रक्शन फॉलो करना सीखिए. एक प्रोसेस एक शानदार ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने बहुत समय लगा के बनाया है, उसको फॉलो करिए आंख बंद करके. इनोवेशन साइड में रख दीजिए. जब आपका समय आएगा तो आपसे पूछ लिया जाएगा, या आपका कैरेक्टर बता देगा कि आप तैयार हैं. सो फॉलो. देयर हैव बीन ग्रेट पीपल. फॉलो देम अगेन एंड अगेन. AI, metaverse, they'll follow. It's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. I think great insights. So my question to the panel is, my name is Yashwant Chauhan. So my question to the panel is that we talk about the.
For you to go.
अरे हम सबको सर के साथ हॉस्टलर में जाना है और 1 दिन की ट्रिप पे जाना है. We are going to go under the sun.